Most people work 40 hours and still feel like they're falling behind because the average output is already priced in. It's baked into the equation. So if you want a different result, you need a different edge. And I'm not talking about hustle. I am talking about leverage. So today I'm going to simplify the professional pillar into something that you can actually use. Okay, so here are the three things for today. First, what professional really means. And second, why the world pays for the slight edge. And then third, a simple tracker. So when people say my profession, they are usually referring to my title, my tasks, and my paycheck. But I see it a little bit differently. Profession, the root of the word, profess, it's what you profess, it's what you stand for and what you are known for in the world. And your professional life is a value exchange with the world through relationships that you might not even know personally. So here's the head fake. Most people think that the work is the tasks, but the tasks only matter if they serve a relationship. Value exchange. Value exchange with who? Customers, clients, a boss, coworkers, a community, an audience. If nobody receives value, then there is no value. So now think about it this way. Most people work 40 hours and most people then put out an output. And let's just call that output baseline X. And X is already what is expected. X is the baseline. The world doesn't reward you for X. The world rewards you for the difference. So even if you can do 1.1 times X, that extra 10% becomes your edge. And that edge doesn't come from panic hustle. It comes from a stronger, solid foundation. You know, the physical and the personal pillars. So you can focus, recover, and show up with consistency, with plenty of energy. And so now the governing principle of professional life is diversified growth. Most people measure success with one thing, money, or it might be a title, or it might be a promotion. But professional growth is healthier when it is diversified into three value channels: finance, authority, and fulfillment. And each of these three channels have a currency. So with finance, of course, the currency is money. Authority, the currency is influence. And fulfillment, well, that's energy. If you only grow money, but your energy is crashing, that's a trap. That's not success because you won't feel fulfilled. If you only grow influence, but can't pay the bills, well, that's not freedom. That's stressful. Diversified growth keeps you stable. And so here is the simple tool. Once a week, track one number in each channel. So for finance, one money number, revenue, profit, or net income. For authority, one influence number, a list growth, or number of replies or conversations, number of followers. Pick one that suits you. And then fulfillment, one energy number. How energized do I feel about my work? And here's what that looks like in real life. Once a week, same day, same time, I write down three numbers. So for finance, it would be this week's revenue. And for example, we'll just say $600. For authority, how many real relationships did I create this week? For me, that might be 7 email replies or 5 customer messages. And fulfillment, my energy score from 1 to 10. This week I'm a 7. And that's it. 3 numbers in under 2 minutes. And then I ask one more question. Which number needs a little extra love next week? And that's it. So what gets measured gets managed, and what gets recorded gets improved. And well, what you ignore gets worse quietly. And so to keep your professional life from becoming a random grind, write a professional vision statement. Again, we want one sentence, same rule as the personal mission statement. Keep it short, something that a 16-year-old would understand. And again, you want to start with an IMG verb. What do I help people do? What do I stand for? And again, I will share mine as an example. And yours doesn't have to sound like mine. For me, it's providing solutions, skills, and insights to awaken the passion within, guiding others towards purpose-driven lives. That helps you stay in alignment. And alignment is fuel. And misalignment is, well, it's expensive. One last truth. In the professional world, you don't get to decide your value by yourself. You know who the least qualified person to decide your professional value? That would be you, because you can't pay yourself. Value is proven in the exchange. If people choose it, buy it, refer it, follow it, that's value. So the goal isn't to convince yourself that you're valuable. The goal is to create value so clearly that the market agrees. And in the next video, we are going to talk about the fourth P, the one that we are building upon, the one we put on top of these three pillars, and that is our purpose. Because that is the whole point of having a solid foundation, is to build a life that feels like yours. And as always, for today, stay curious, keep exploring, and show up for yourself every day. Bye for now. See you in the next one.